Not all CRMs are built the same. Some focus on speed, some on insight, and others on structure. When it comes to lead management, those differences matter. Today we're going through 5 CRM platforms that handle leads exceptionally well. From visual pipelines to AI-driven insights, these tools show you where to focus, when to follow up, and how to turn interest into action. Let's break it down. When you use Pipedrive, the first thing you will notice is how focused it feels around lead flow. It is built around one very clear idea, which is keeping leads moving forward without friction. Everything starts with the leads inbox, and that separation matters. You can collect raw leads from forms, chat, or imports, then keep them parked until they are qualified. That alone keeps pipelines clean, which helps you think clearly. Then, once a lead becomes real, you move it into a deal, and from there, the whole system starts working around momentum. The pipeline is visual, but more importantly, it reacts. Deals that sit idle get flagged, which quietly pushes you to act. Automation here is practical rather than complex. You set rules like follow-ups, email triggers, or activity creation, which keeps reps consistent without overbuilding logic. We also like how contact timelines pull emails, notes, and calls into one view, which gives context before every conversation. Reporting stays sales-focused, so you see conversion rates and deal velocity without heavy setup. Where Pipedrive falls short is cross-team depth. If your lead process needs marketing or service layers tightly connected, you may feel the edges. Still, for pure lead management with speed and clarity, it feels very intentional. Now, if Pipedrive is about motion, HubSpot is about context, and it approaches lead management from a broader system view. When leads enter HubSpot, they do not just land in a sales inbox, they move through a shared data layer that marketing, sales, and support all see. That changes how qualification works. Lead scoring pulls behavior, email activity, and page visits together, so you're not guessing intent. Then, workflows start shaping the journey. You can route leads, assign owners, trigger nurture emails, or update lifecycle stages automatically. The workflow builder feels structured and guided, which helps when logic grows complex. We also find contact records very rich. Every interaction, ad click, form fill, and email reply lives in one place, so conversations feel informed. Reporting is strong, especially for funnel visibility. You can trace where leads drop or convert without stitching reports together. The downside shows up when scale increases. Advanced automation and reporting push you into higher plans quickly, which affects budget planning. Also, for teams that only want a lean sales tool, HubSpot can feel heavy. Still, if your lead management depends on behavior data and coordinated handoffs, this system feels deeply connected and very capable. Now, let's take a step into a very different mindset with Odoo CRM. It treats lead management as part of a larger operational system. Leads enter the pipeline, but they are never isolated. They sit next to inventory, invoicing, and project data by design. That changes how you qualify leads. You can see stock levels, pricing rules, and customer history while you assess interest. The pipeline itself is flexible. You can reshape stages, add probabilities, and track expected revenue in ways that match your business reality. We appreciate how leads can move from opportunity to quotation to invoice without switching tools. Automation exists, but it feels more rule-based than guided. You define triggers, then actions follow across apps. This works well when processes are stable. Reporting gives visibility, but it often requires configuration to feel meaningful. Where Odoo struggles is onboarding speed. Lead management power comes after setup, not before. If you want instant clarity with minimal tuning, it may feel demanding. However, for companies that want leads connected to fulfillment and finance from day one, Odoo feels structurally honest and very capable. Now, the Zoho CRM. Zoho's biggest USP in lead management is data discipline combined with AI support. It focuses heavily on keeping data clean as leads move through stages. Deduplication works quietly in the background, which protects data quality as volume grows. The Kanban deal view gives visual clarity, but predictive scoring adds another layer. Zia analyzes past patterns and assigns probabilities, which helps you decide where effort matters most. Automation becomes powerful once configured. You can trigger emails, tasks, or alerts based on behavior or stage changes. Dashboards also adapt well. Managers and reps can view the same pipeline through different filters, which reduces reporting friction. Zoho does require patience. Many tools live behind settings, and learning the structure takes time, but once understood, lead handling feels controlled, scalable, and cost-efficient. This suits teams that want customization and AI insight without enterprise pricing. Finally, let's talk about Monday CRM, which treats lead management more like a system you design rather than one you adapt to. The core idea here is control through structure. Leads do not enter a fixed pipeline by default. They enter boards, and those boards define how leads behave. You decide what a lead means, what stage progression looks like, and who gets involved at each step. This becomes powerful when your lead process is not linear. You can add scoring columns, approval states, or team-specific checkpoints. Then automation moves leads based on conditions you set. What we like here is visibility. Sales leads can sit next to delivery timelines or workload views, so you're not chasing volume blindly. You see demand and capacity together. Dashboards pull lead status, owner load, and follow-ups into one view, which helps coordination across teams. The trade-off is philosophy. Monday doesn't push a sales-first workflow, you build it. For teams that want freedom and cross-team lead handling, this feels natural. For pure sales teams, it requires more upfront thinking. But once shaped, lead management here follows your logic, not someone else's template. Each of these CRMs handles leads in its own way, so which one should you choose? The best approach is to try them out or pick the one that fits your workflow. The key is, any of these tools can turn prospects into real results. Go for it, test them, and share your experience in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more CRM insights like this.